Hello everybody and welcome. I am the beta plan and this is Europa Universalis 4 because gosh darn it, I'm not done playing this game despite, well, the new DLC and free patch kind of destroying my game a little bit because of new provinces added, but alright. We did what we wanted to do with Aboriginal Australia more or less. Let us go towards Europe and see if we can mess it up a little bit there in a CK2 kind of style. And now, why do I say that? Because in Europa Universalis 4, they have given two countries the ability to form Lotharingia once again. Now you might be saying, that is weird, because Lotharingia kind of died in the 10th century, and you wouldn't be wrong, but there was a ruler of Burgundy, namely Charles le Téméraire, if I pronounce that correctly in French, or Charles the Bold, as the English know, and we know the Dutch as de Stoute, who was actually able to seize parts of the duchy over here and parts over here to unite the northern Burgundian territories with the southern Burgundian territories. Getting pretty close to forming Lotharingia, which was actually his ambition. Unfortunately, he didn't have very good relations with the Emperor, and I do not know at that time if that was Austria, but I believe, I'm just gonna say it was Austria, but that need not be the right, that may not be right. But yeah, and that ambition is now placed into the game. You can form Lotharingia without having the DLC, because I don't know if with the DLC the Provence also get this ability, because I saw on another YouTuber that the Provence supposedly also can do it, but without the DLC the Provence isn't able to do it, but Burgundy and Lorraine are. Now, as Burgundy already has its own mission tree, has been given an own mission tree in the new Emperor DLC, I didn't want to choose Burgundy as the start of this series. Moreover, we're going to get a lot of the Burgundian ideas if we form Lotharingia as Lorraine. So you know what, I thought, let's make it really difficult for me. Because as Lorraine, we kind of have a difficult start, and you may be wondering why. Well, let me just show you. Let me just get right into Emperor 1.3 patch that came with the Emperor DLC. Now, you could also say, but you're playing in the Holy Roman Empire and the Pope. It's all there in Emperor. Why didn't you buy it? Well, I've heard some noise that personally, for some people, right now the mechanics are a little bit funky. Secondly, I don't want to stay Catholic. Most of the time, at least when I play the game, I see Lorraine switching towards Protestant or even Reformed perhaps. And that is more up to my alley. Let's not do Catholics, let's do a different religion, and therefore we don't really need the Pope and all that system. And as we currently don't start in the HRE, strangely enough, this province is part of the Empire, it is a subject of the Provence, whose capital Anjou is not part of the Empire. So currently we are not part of the Empire, so in the beginning we also really don't have an issue with that particular issue. But yeah, there you already see, we are a subject of the Provence, and we don't want to be a subject of the Provence. So the first thing we need to look is, ooh, yeah, you hate France, would you support my independence? No, absolutely not. Now I need someone that is willing to support my independence. Burgundy is really close to that. Now France isn't, because they like the Provence, so I need an ally capable of fighting France. Therefore Austria is my first possible logical target. I think the next one might be Bohemia or England, but England's attitude to the Provence is a negative. So this is a really difficult start. And there is a chance that we might simply be gobbled up by the Provence before we are able to secure our own independence. We're going to try by improving relations here though, immediately, and we're going to try by improving relations in Burgundy. Later on we do want to take out Burgundy, but that's another thing. So another new mechanic is around these estates. We currently have low crown lands. Our crown lands are 29.998%. I don't know why this is such a weird number, but it is. And that causes us to have less tax modifier, less maximal absolutism. Isn't yet a thing yet, so that's not a problem. And limited desire from subject development. Okay, that's all not very nice. But what is nice is that you can give religious states. Yeah, you get monthly administrative power, and each of them has one of these things you can do. Primacy of the nobility. Now we would lose another little bit of crown land, which we really don't like, but we're just gonna have to see what we can do. Strangely enough, this will lower the loyalty of the nobility, but will increase it for the... no, also lower it. Sorry, I was looking over here. But yeah, I want these extra points. I really want these extra points. So I'm gonna say I really love administrative. I think administrative points are the most powerful, so I'm gonna take this. And they will lose 20 loyalty. Right now they're very loyal, so I think we can do this for all of them. Military power. And we also will do this for the burghers. Not enough crown lands. So I'm gonna have to seize back some crown lands. And then I'm gonna give out to the burghers. Now we have very, very little crown lands. See, it's even worse than before. Maximum absolutism completely changed. Monthly autonomy change, I didn't realize, is also a thing. So we're gonna have to grab land back over time. But right now we're gonna get some points. Hopefully that will work out. We are at peace after all. It's gonna be negative. Yeesh. Little difficult, but that's a new interesting buttons you can push. Whoa! Immediately Catholic zealots in Strasbourg. Okay. And Strasbourg is being overrun by its rebels. Interesting. So please, would you like to support our independence? No, Burgundy has too many diplomatic relationships. And what's now the issue? They are disloyal states. For mercantilism. We got a 50 gift from the Provence. How nice of them. I wish I could build yet temples, but we cannot. Not yet. And by the way, do we have any claims? No. Not right now. But yeah, we need to pick the right time to free ourselves from the clutches of the Provence. So that we, in the end, can form the Kingdom of Lotharingia. It's really a long-term goal in my opinion, because you also have to be either the Emperor, and I think that is easier said than done, or the Empire has to be, well, actually not existent, because less than one member is in the HRE. My court of influence, Provence opinion, okay. Provence likes them a little better. Who? Support independence. They tell us of the event of the surrender of Maine. Among the possible options, it's time for war. France goes to war with England, as per usual. The burghers are disloyal. Yearly prestige is increased, but there's less national taxes. And I immediately gain 20 prestige. The burghers will gain loyalty. Their influence will grow. My absolutism will be wrecked. But this may be interesting to give. Sell 10% of the crown lands. No. Let's do this. Let's call Diet and let's see if we can make people a little bit more happy. We can increase the base production in Lorraine. So the production. We produce here iron. It's not too bad. The clergy would like to have the base tax increased to 8. Is that also in... No, that's in meds. So that's also 2 up. And the nobility would like to have the manpower increased. So whatever we think is nice, we can decide and they will be a little happier. I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go with the burghers, I reckon. I'm gonna go with the iron. Voila. And there we go. 10 loyalty gained. Now they are no longer as pissy. They will go down, but hopefully not in time enough. My current excommunication happened to us. Oh, well, that's no fun. That was not what I was looking for. Declares statute in the restraints of appeals. Gain 10 prestige. Catholic desire becomes 1%. And until the end of the game, we gain less national unrest. Stability cost modifier lowered. Yearly prestige increase and papal influence is lowered. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. As I already said, we're going to go a little bit of a Protestant route, and that is actually more or less fueling that little mechanic. So, I mean, we're never going to be powerful in the Pope, so I really don't mind this. Orléans. Yeah, France looks very divided right now. Ooh, okay, mercantilism. We want that because mercantilism also determines a little bit how loyal the citizens are. So we do want that a little bit. Liberty desire. Yeah, it's high enough, but yeah, France looks very divided, but France nowadays just has that's alliances, sorry. Here, Armagnac, Auvergne, Bourbonnais, if I pronounce it correctly. Vaux, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, and Orléans as vassals. So France starts a little bit more divided up into its duchies. Our consort has died. Well, great. Thank you. The air is already horrible. Approved relation is already destroyed. We'll gain professionalism. Disloyal estates. Now the nobility is disloyal, but their equilibrium is pushing up. So that is good for us. I guess we could start by recruiting a general who is absolutely horrible, and we'll start drilling. Yeah, England is getting wrecked, which is per usual. England is trying to seize the land of Scotland. By the way, who now has the Hebrides? That was another one I almost want to play as the Hebrides. The outer and the inner Hebrides. Just awesome. This is now a separate country. I have no idea though why that is. I know that France was very divided into things, but I didn't realize that Scotland was apparently divided. And normally Paradox does quite a bit of research into things, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and this is logical. I just don't know how, in what sense this is logical, but we'll have to see. Your zealots, are they sieging it down? Yeah, they are sieging it down. No, regiments were needed is 9, so they are now in a perpetual state of problems. That's interesting. One of the new states, the Free Leagues, is fighting Switzerland. And yes, Bavaria has been split up between all these nations, which one of them is really weird. Munich is over here and over there. It's just... if Landshut does not give access, it's gonna get really weird. You have Ingolstadt as a junior partner. It is just really weird. And you have the following vassals: Passau. And the same holds for Pomerania. Pomerania has also been split into Stettin and Wolgast. And also, no, Mecklenburg was already there. I had to think for a moment, but that was already there. So, Burgundy, your opinion of me has lowered like crazy. Oh, because I denoted the Pope and raised the King to have religious authority. Yeah. That's not gonna help me with my independent support, is it? Whoopsie doopsie. That's gonna be a problem. Neutral attitudes towards the Provence. Who hates the Provence? Like, who hates the Provence? Savoy? The Pope? But the Pope is not gonna help me. Savoy, would you would support my independence? You know what? Let's get at least one ally on our side. And then let's see, Brittany, would you support my independence? It's a little far. Their opinion to me is, for instance, is very poor. Which is, of course, we are excommunicated. Thank you very much, Pope. question is with England. English opinion about Lorraine is horrible. And England is at war. Yeah, I get that, but it's not exactly... Venice, you are tend to be powerful. Venetian opinion about Lorraine. Venetian cannot reach the Provence. Right. It's not the exact start that I had hoped for. Who are you independing? Guaranteeing? You're guaranteeing the independence of Ferrara. Alright, Milan. How do you feel about supporting independence? You cannot reach the Provence. Yeah, but... Oh, boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How are we going to do this? I don't know. It's a bit of a problem. It's a bit of a problem. What we are going to do is we're going to try and say covert action. We're gonna fabricate on our liege lord. Because if we fabricate on them, at least we have somewhere to expand to. Do you have allies? Yeah, the Palatinate. Maybe I want to create some spy networks then. For right now, I need to wait until that modifier pops away, and I just have to hope that we do not get incorporated. But Savoie is at least supporting our independence. We have at least one person doing so. And we have to hope that this goes away at a certain point. And unfortunately, yeah, they desire us entirely, because that is their mission. So there's a good chance that Burgundy would never be buddy-buddy with us. Which is why it's so much easier to play as Burgundy to form the nation that we do. Seized land will be unavailable as long as a state's tutelary rights privilege is in effect. Oh, absolutely not. Pfft. Granting will have the following effects. The lands controlled by your states changes. The privilege has the following penalties. Minimum autonomy. No. We will solve this ourselves. Thank you. This is a way to solve it, but it's not a way that we want to solve it. Alright. England is the ruler of the church. England, can I not... I want to kissy with you. Because you're like an logical enemy to me. We have accepted peace from Scotland. Scotland will see Roxburghshire and Dumfries to England. Okay. Look, I don't want to be at war with you, England. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to be at war with you. It's my overlord that is on the side of France immediately that is causing the issue. I rather would have played as the Provence in that sense. It's such a divided nation, but it's kind of cool to try and unite all those things. We'll lose the prestige. We'll lose the prestige. Come on, I need to grab some land back. No, we will solve this ourselves. We are not going to do it the way you want me to do it. Now, here's going to be an interesting thing. The Provence, I can immediately fabricate a claim. And I'm going to fabricate a claim actually on Verdun, not on... I am going to fabricate on the other one, but that's just 20 and then 25. The same thing it always goes. Ooh, a 252. Now that is the bad error. But yeah, we're... now if I go to 20 with my spy network over here, I can't fabricate. Why? Because the province is within inside the HRE, and because that is the case, we can't really grab it that easily. We need to have 25 for that particular bonus to take into effect, for that, for us to be able to grab something. Which is now. Oh, no, 30, because it's plus 50%, it's not plus 5. Nah, I know how to calculate. Really, I do. Doo-doo. Nope, that's not what we want. What we need is technology. So that we can build temples. There we go, thank you very much. Show province. And we're going to fabricate a claim over here. Are we going to use that claim? I do not know, but everybody else is pissed at me for the moment because, random event. It's fine. As long as we do not get gobbled up, it's fine. It does mean that we have a very slow start in comparison to what we would like as a start. Oh, England, you have the ships. Just ferry your men over. Oh. This is interesting. Some people will lose loyalty and we gain a base tag or we gain 1 production. All states will lose 20 loyalty. I must be at peace in order to do this. That is so annoying. So I can't really prevent this event from firing. We'll do it like this. Because if we do it like this, nobility gravitates upwards. Whereas the bourgeois did not gravitate upwards. So that's why I've chosen to go this way. That's annoying. Because I assume that the institute, as per usual, started, somewhere in Italy. And unfortunately it started in South Italy, so it will take some time before we finally are able to embrace that institute. Thank you. Fabricate this claim as well. There we go. Now we have at least fabricated on the Provence. Will you allow me to support my independence? I don't know if that's possible, man, because of the note of the Pope and raise the king to have religious authority. But I really want to hit that button because it's logical for us to do at this time. Because Burgundy is one of those people that can say and can help us. And I wanted to say save us, but that's absolutely not true. Because France is the one. If they stop being buddy-buddy with the Provence, that is what we want. But that's not going to happen. And Austria is not willing to be part of this because Austria is perhaps annoyed with France, but not the Provence. So that is also a thing. My liberty desire is huge. Yeah, it's because Savoie is on my side. But if I declare war now on you, France would come in. And that is just something I cannot have. France is not allowed to be part of my independence war. And if I can't get Burgundy on my side, nah, I can't. I should stop improving relations. Oh, there's this unification war. Oh, we'll spare no expenses. And we can get a technology right before the tech penalty comes in. Awesome. We'll take both. And then we'll immediately build 2 of them. Because we have enough money for that. There we go. Recall diplomat. Okay, we're just gonna fabricate on the on Burgundy. We need that later. I don't know if it's valuable now, but I don't see Burgundy winning of France. They never actually really do. France dislikes me now all of a sudden. A gift. Once again, this might be due to the naive, enthusiastic personality. Oh, thank you very much, Duke. Lawgiver, monthly autonomy change. That's pretty good because right now it's slowly rising. We've done a little better with the crown thing. Oh, by the way, Seasland. All states will lose. Rebels may rise up if the states are below 30 loyalty, which they will be. One owned area will gain 10 unrest. One owned province will revolt. Okay. Hold on a minute then. And that's because I believe... Well, all of them are going to drop significantly, so it doesn't really matter. But what I want is to have my troop be at my troop limit. Oh, the Provence has declared war on Brittany. Alright. Alright, and France I assume came in, yes. No, we'll solve this ourselves. I am not gonna fight them. But they, I think Brittany over here, they have as ally England. But England, the last time England already didn't do anything, so I doubt that they're gonna do something this time. Alright, we've done what we wanted. Of course now we are no longer at peace, so I can't do the thing that I wanted to do. Because my overlord decided, hey, this is a good day to attack. No, we will solve it ourselves. Let's do this again. We want to possibly boost the same province. Because no matter what, we have forests. And I'd rather boost Lorraine then. Lorraine is 20% or more trade power. That's not going to happen. Manpower or proposal of the clergy. To spend admin points. I can spend military points much better. So I guess we're going to have to go with that. It's not what I want to do, but it's what we're going to get. So now you are quite happy. So now I just need people to stop waging war. For a moment, thank you. Oh, hello. England, you've actually arrived. Interesting. I'm going to hide my troops. Bye-bye. That is not good. They will take my territory and there's... If they force me to be free, yes. Then lovely. Otherwise, I'm not so keen on this. No, I will solve this myself. I can't see because of Trier's troops how this fight is going. It's going well for France, okay. France is beating them like 3-1, no problem. They've insulted us, okay. But I can't declare war because, hey, I'm a minor. In a union. Oh? Nassau is requesting... Burgundy has declared war? Yes. Friends abroad. Okay. Oh my, I have not been paying attention. Fabricate a claim. I apologize. Fabricate a claim. I'm never gonna make you truly happy with me. Enforce peace? No, just improve relations with Austria. Thank you. Yeah, that event fired so at the wrong time. That Pope event. Austria has a war with Burgundy. Yeah, I will almost wish I could declare on Burgundy, but I'm a junior partner for crying out loud. And if I declare war right now, France would still be on their side. And we can't handle France right now. Marketplace. We don't have any trade power here. It's not really worth it. If only you would allow us to take back the lands, because you are slowly going down. We will solve this ourselves. Will you stop giving me that pop-up? And fabricate a claim on French Comte. Look, Austria, I want to swear loyalty to the Empire if you would simply just support my independence. We will never ever do that. Just gonna make France a little happier with me. Gonna improve relations with Savoie. With Lucca and Saluzzo. It's actually, I've also heard that Montferrat with their Palaios dynasty should actually be able to remake the Byzantine Empire, so I tried that for a moment. But when the Byzantine Empire fell due to the Ottomans, I did not get a decision that you could remake the... Will you please stop with this pop-up? I don't want to give minimal autonomy, so no. But I didn't get a pop-up or a decision that I could remake the Empire, so I didn't think that was truly a thing. Oh, Utrecht has been defeated. That's all cool and dandy, but we need more. Question is, Burgundy is currently being wrecked. Does that mean that Provence will fight for my claims? Maybe, huh? Make me a little bigger? Sure, anyone have access through my territory. I'm a friendly guy. I just want to be independent, that's all. Well, France is at least starting to like me. Will you please cut it out with that pop-up? I have the feeling that may be one of those things that you're going like, no, stop it. Stop it with your incessive clicking me. Oh, and there's even rebels. Burgundian peasants. Technology could be gained. It's a tech penalty. How far is the institute? It's not far yet. Is it growing though? It's growing? Question mark? Yeah, but very slowly. Alright, we'll take the tech right now then. Now that's a -1 still in favor, and after that we'll see. Even the Provence is just chilling at the capital. Well, actually not the capital. The capital is down here, but... Come on, man, just end the war. End the war away. I could perhaps fabricate on Trier. Who hates my guts anyways. Enact government reform. National manpower modifier or national tax modifier. And the nobility influence will be curved a little bit. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll do that. Hungary's over here. Of course, because they are in alliance with Austria. At least that's how I assume, that you are in a minor partner. No, you're in a royal marriage. You're not a minor partner yet. Yeah, nowadays Hungary no longer immediately owns the coast. Croatia is independent in this version. And Herzegovina is a minor partner of Bosnia? No, it's not actually. It's completely independent. I didn't realize that. Alright. And this is also one of the new countries. Silly. It's a little silly, but it's there. And it's not chilly. It's silly. Sometimes, my man. Yeah, I'm sorry if you're from that area. Hello! Waldenesian heretics. By the by, there's also a new religion over here. It's the Hussite religion. And I think Bohemia can embrace that if they want to. No, we will solve it ourselves as soon as we're out of this war. Then I would like to take back some land. Yeah, I'm also... I would love peace. Please, peace, do. Thank you. And there's a rebellion. Yeah. Okay, that succeeded. We have only disloyal states, but they will rise up on their own. I'm fine with this. I don't see a problem. We'll wait with this because we can store quite a few more points. And yeah, there is of course some unrest. We'll try and stand over here because here is at least the fort. Should be fine. Okay, local development. I wonder if that also counts for me. Yeah, a Reichsreform province. I didn't actually realize because I'm not officially part of the empire. But because the province is supposedly part of the empire, it works. Interesting that Burgundy has desieged quite a few things. Oh, they're no longer at war. Did you lose anything? Not particular. You still have all your vassals and what have you not. So, England, you have almost lost all your territory. You only have Calais and Bordeaux now. Alright. The estates are super disloyal. And we still don't have a lot of crown lands, huh? Oh, support independence by Portugal. Yes, absolutely. I will accept that. Why would you do that, Portugal? You dislike the Provence. Okay. Cool. Teutonic Order. You are not willing to support my independence. How are you even annoyed with one another? Milan. Why won't you support my independence? Because you cannot reach the Provence. Right. But I still don't think Portugal alone is going to be a strong enough ally for me to say, and now we have to trigger it. Sure, we must protect our trade. Have a little bit less unrest? I think that's quite nice now to have at this moment. Considering the estates are not too happy with us. Let's do, by the way, this again. See if we can get some loyalty. If we want to get base tax in Lorraine. Alright, or have at least a prestige of 10. That's going to be very difficult. Or one of the following must be true. We must build a marketplace in Metz. So that's 100 gold. But Metz is not really... Actually, it is an inland center of trade. Didn't realize that was so strong. But I don't think we are powerful enough. So I'm going to go with the clergy. And I'm going to say bump up. Voila, that should make the clergy very... Yeah, they are once again quite happy. Okay. Spain, do you dislike the Provence? Aragon. No, that's Naples. What? Naples? Oh. Naples split off already from Aragon. Alright. Yeah, the bastard son got the throne. Alright. That made them rivals. I really don't think this is gonna work. We need to have France out of commission for this war. Yeah, you just dislike. You simply don't dislike the Provence well enough. Well, I'm just gonna improve relations with Portugal right now, as they are currently supporting me. My Entrière. Okay. Denmark? It's great power. Build a spy network. I mean, we've got claims around us. That's not the problem. It's just I'm not independent enough to do something about them. Please. Institute. Come to me. Come to me. It's gonna take way too long, isn't it? Yeah, I think I goofed. I should take the technology now before it becomes even more expensive. Or I should have waited until the at least might have gone to a -10. And another gift. Thank you. Thank you for all these gifts. I mean that. It's really nice and really dumb of you. Is this one currently inactive? Is that what this makes? No, it's active. Why is it grayed out though? Oh, because I probably can pull it out, away from them. Right. It's fine. They're almost there. The nobility will bounce back. Even they will bounce back. Oh no. Oh no. Well, now you are happy, but now it's going to take forever for you guys to come back. My Count France has declared war upon Burgundy. That could be interesting for us. We'll gain a stability. Hold on. Is this our opportunity? No, France will come to war still. France has declared war on Burgundy, but hasn't called us in. I'd hoped that would be possible so that we could gain some land, but... Still, this smells like opportunity. France is busy. France won't come in. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this episode, we will go for freedom. France isn't gonna come in. Siena is. We'll handle Siena. But we're gonna get Portugal and Savoy. I think it will help. Yes, we'll get a stability hit, but I think in the end it will be for the better of us. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.